Hey, Don, time to watch our favorite science show.
Oh, what show is that, Herb?
Beakman's World.
That's a science show?
Yes.
I thought it was a telethon for guys with weird hair.
Maybe you should watch a little closer, Don.
Oh, a little closer, Don. When's that on?
Oh.
Fact, a housefly only lives for an average of 2 weeks, unless you get it first. I'm Beakman, and you've just broken into Beakman's World. Beakman!
Call, Beakman. Time for your brain to roll up its sleeves.
Let's do it to it, Josie.
Oh, look at all of these letters. This comes from Chris Holloway of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Dear Beakman, we're studying levers in school. Yuck. I don't get them. Do you?
You know, I gotta level with you. I love levers. I'm a lever lover. Levers are my life.
Doesn't say much for that life of yours.
Levers are simple machines that help us work. We use them every day. What they actually do is help make work easier with the natural strength we already have in us.
I hate to tell you, Beakman, but that sounds kind of confusing.
Well, let me see if there's a better way to explain levers. But how? You know, a simple machine really should have a simple explanation.
Beakman.
Shh. Let me think.
Look out down there.
How to explain it?
Whoa! Maybe you should start by explaining what this big rock is doing here.
Oh, it came right through the ceiling. Memo to me. Move rock collection from attic to basement. Wait a minute. I just thought of a fantastic way to explain levers.
Shouldn't we get this rock out of here first?
Of course we should. Lester, Josie, would you please pick up the rock and carry it through the door?
Read my lips, Beakman. No can do. We're not strong enough to lift it.
Ah, but you are strong enough to lift it if you use a
lever!
Right, yeah. That's because...
They help make work easier.
Let's use a lever to lift this rock. Hey, lucky for us, it landed right on one.
Oh, that's right. A teeter-totter is a lever.
A teeter-totter is a lever, a first-class lever, the kind that's used for lifting things. There are also second- and third-class levers, but we'll get to those later. All levers have the same 3 parts. This part here is called the fulcrum. It's the place where a lever rocks back and forth. Everything pivots or turns on the fulcrum. This end of the lever is called the resistance. The resistance is the thing we want to move or lift. In this case, the resistance is the boulder. Now, the other end is where we do the work. The work you do, the force you apply to a lever, is called the effort. Hey, what would happen if you two were to push down on this end?
We get a hernia.
Maybe, but what else? Yep.
If we push hard enough, the other end would go up.
Bada bing!
Hey!
Give it a shot. Give it your best effort. Hey, nice work. Are Josie and Lester any stronger than they were a minute ago? Nah. But the lever helped make the work easier with the natural strength they already have in them.
Could you hurry it up, Beakman?
Okay, here we go. As I said before, a teeter-totter is a first-class lever.
Is that cause it's better than other levers?
Close, but no fromage.
That's cheese in French.
See, it's not a question of which one's better. It's a question of where you put the 3 parts. the fulcrum, the resistance, and the effort. In a first-class lever, the fulcrum is between the resistance and the effort, just like it is with a pair of pliers. See? Fulcrum, resistance, and effort. Or a pair of scissors. Fulcrum, resistance, effort. Or for that matter, the jack you use to change a tire on your car. They're all first-class levers.
Personally, I like a show that works on many different levers.
Let's move on to a second-class lever. A wheelbarrow is a lever too, but look, this time the fulcrum isn't in the middle. It's here, it's at the end. The center of the wheel is the fulcrum. The resistance is in the middle, and the effort is on this end. Would you two please lift up the wheelbarrow?
Would you please lift up the wheelbarrow?
See, lifting the handles with a light effort raises a heavy load near the wheel. Okay, crew, move it out.
Move it out!
So, the difference between a first-class lever and a second-class lever is where you put the fulcrum.
The tail.
It doesn't fit! Wait. It won't fit through the door.
You got any more bright ideas, level boy?
Well, while I'm thinking, why don't you two enjoy a cold, refreshing cream soda?
That's delicious. How do you open it?
Well, you could use your thumbs, but even if you were strong enough to pry off the cap, you'd probably hurt yourself. Hey, why not use a second-class lever?
A bottle opener's a lever too?
You got it.
Hey!
Will wonders never cease?
Take a look. Ray, I'm ready for my close-up. Remember what a second-class lever is? It has the fulcrum on the end. The edge of the cap is the resistance. And on the other end, my hand is doing the effort.
So, Beakman, I guess you could call that some leverage for your beverage.
Yes, I could, Lester, but I have too much self-respect. All right, back to the business at hand. In order to get the rock through the door, we need a couple of third-class levers. Come on. All right, crew, get to work. With a third-class lever, the fulcrum is at one end. In this case, my wrist. The resistance is at the opposite end. In this case, it's the rock. And the effort or work is right here in the middle. The hammers aren't the only third-class levers. We use them a lot in sports, like a baseball bat, a tennis racket, a golf club. They're all third-class levers. Anything that moves slowly at one end and faster at the other. Why, even your arms and legs are third-class levers.
Like these?
Yes, we know what they look like. Thank you. Resistance, fulcrum, effort. New window. Well, let's see how they're doing over there, shall we? Aha! Now the boulder is small enough to fit through the door. So you see, Chris Holloway of Tulsa, Oklahoma, levers help get the job done. You see how easy it is when you know how to use your levers?
Yeah, real easy.
Coming up next, we'll show you an amazing feat of science that you can do yourself on this very day. Don't go away.
Beakman's World. We'll be right back. Now, back to Beakman's World.
Get ready to stimulate your synapses. Here he is, the Squire of Solutions, the Mad Hatter of Gray Matter, the Sonny and Cher of the Who, What, and Where, the one, the only, the Beakman.
You hurl, I'll twirl. Let's pony.
If it's so funny, perhaps you'd like to share it with the rest of the class.
Okay, dear Beakman, how big can tapeworms get?
Tapeworms are worms that can live in some people's bodies, although it's fairly rare. And tapeworms can grow up to 32 feet long.
I just lost my appetite.
Fast fact. Your brain operates on the same amount of electricity it would take to light a 10-watt bulb. Fast fact. A snail can have up to 25,000 teeth.
Ooh.
And here's something that will really interest you, Lester. In New York City, people bite people more often than rats bite people.
Then I got the best of both worlds, don't I? I'm a rat and a person.
Then you can bite yourself.
Oh, I wouldn't want to bite the hand that feeds me.
Question. Hold the phone. I think I hear something. Distant trumpets. A fanfare. Oh! It's time for the Beakman Challenge. All right, Lester. Here's my challenge. Can you balance these 2 dinner forks and this 1 toothpick on the tip of this other toothpick? Go ahead, give it your best shot.
You're the boss, boss.
That's right.
It's impossible.
Oh, come on, Lester. Be a little more positive.
All right, I'm positive it's impossible. Probably has something to do with balance, I bet.
Yeah, balance, counterbalance, fulcrums, center of gravity, weight distribution, mass, wind velocity. All right, step aside.
We interrupt this Beakman challenge to remind you not to try any of our experiments without adult supervision. Now, back to the challenge of the day. Yes.
Take 2 identical forks and thread the teeth together evenly like this. Put them together tightly like a hinge. Next, you take a round, not flat toothpick like so, and thread it in between the forks like that, and move it around until you begin to feel the balance of the weight of the forks like so.
La-di-da. You said that you were going to balance it on the tip of a toothpick, not the tip of your finger.
Oh, wow, did I say that? On the tip of a toothpick?
You see, I told you it was impossible.
Oh, there's that word impossible again. You know, Lester, the word impossible is the natural enemy of the word you can really do it if you really try and you have a positive attitude.
I'm waiting.
All right, you need a salt or pepper shaker like this. Take another round, not flat toothpick, and stick it into one of the pouring holes very tightly like so. Then you place the first toothpick on the very tip of the second toothpick like that and let go. Impossible, Lester?
Whoa. Trick photography, pure illusion, cheap magic.
No, none of the above, my strange and flea-bitten friend. We found the balance point. We found the proper weight distribution. It's right down here, directly below the center of support. We found the very thing you can do in a restaurant that will get everyone there scratching their heads. Have fun.
We'll be right back to look at television. Oh, wait a minute. You're already looking at television.
Beakman's World will be right back. Now, back to Beakman's World.
Phew. Hey, that feels better. Sometimes I just go to pieces during those commercials. Josie!
Coming your beak ship.
So, how about a question?
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Ask me anything, huh?
No, Josie, you're supposed to read me a question from one of our viewers.
I knew that. Okay. First question comes from Shannon Jankula of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. How does a television work?
Well,
Easy. You're just tying it on. Next question.
I think Shannon is asking for a little bit more information.
yes. Now, let me see. I think the best way to explain how TV works is to call upon a famous but underappreciated dead guy. I'm talking about the man who came up with the idea of television when he was just 14 years old. Wow! The man who produced the first all-electronic television picture on September 7th, 1927, at the tender age of 21. Wow! The man who made...
So who is this man?
Well, that would be me, your humble servant, Philo Farnsworth, super genius and inventor of the television. And I'm a little nervous, I'm not used to being on TV.
So, Mr. Farnsworth, baby, I understand you actually predicted that television would have live news, sports coverage, and advertising.
Well, yes, but I certainly never predicted a program would actually stoop to having a grown man parade around in a rat suit. Ooh.
You and me both.
Can we get back to the question? How does the TV work? How do you get a picture across the country to my TV set?
Oh, well, you see, that's the genius of my invention. We don't send a picture to your TV. Instead, we send a set of instructions to your TV, and your TV set makes its own picture.
Philo, I gotta tell you, I'm not getting the picture here.
Well, perhaps one of my famous Philo T. Farnsworth demonstrations is called for it. Young lady, could you please give me a hand?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. It's great to be here. Yes. Now, listen, young lady. You're going to become a TV set, or literally a television receiver. Now, I need you to go over there where I can't see you, and here, take this with you, okay? Go on. Yeah, you see, it's a walkie-talkie. You can't have television without Mr. Marconi's invention, the radio, because the instructions for making pictures are carried from place to place the same way the sounds are carried on your radio. I need you to be a holder-upper. Yep, I need you to stay right here and hold this TV picture up. Now me, I'm going to be the TV camera. See, I'm going to take the picture and make it into instructions to send to Josie, our television receiver. All right, Josie, stand by. 10-4. See, Josie doesn't know what the picture is, but I'm going to tell her how to recreate it all the way over here. Okay, Josie. First line. Black, 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 black. White, 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 black. Second line. White, white.
Wait.
What did you see, Josie?
The word TV!
Correct. So that's how it works. A TV camera takes a picture, translates it into instructions on how to make that same picture somewhere else, and sends the instructions on radio waves to TV sets all over the country.
As we just did.
Exactly. Except our little demonstration used only 5 lines, and a real TV set uses hundreds. And it took Josie a little while to set up one picture. A real TV set creates one picture 30 times a second. Tell you what, I'll show you how on this bogus-looking scope over here. Interesting gizmo.
Oh, it's a little something that I invented.
Based on my patents. I hope you have a good attorney.
Did I say me? I meant Beakman. Beakman invented it.
In reality, the pictures you see on TV don't move. What you see is a series of still pictures changing so quickly that you have the illusion of motion.
That's amazing, Philo.
It's a Philo fact. Well, I wish I could hang around a little longer with you folks, but I've got to go plan next season's schedule. And don't worry, Beakman, you're on it.
What an interesting guy. In a moment, I'll show you how to make your own TV show. One that fits in the palm of your hand. Don't go away.
Beakman's World will be right back. Back to Beakman's World.
All right. As promised, I will show you how to demonstrate the principle of movement on television. It's called a flipbook, and you can make it by using a pad of paper or an old telephone book. Here's what you do. Draw a series of pictures on the corner of each page. Make each picture so it's only slightly different than the one before. For example, if you make a stick person, in each following picture, change the position of its legs just a little. When you're done, flip the pages real fast, and behold, it's a dancing machine. And that's just how cartoons are made.
That's right, Doc.
Oh, so that works just like my TV?
Right. See, your TV flips still pictures so quickly, there appears to be motion.
Speaking of motion, I would like to move that we adjourn this meeting because this is one big rat with one small bladder.
Okay, see you next time.
On Beakman's World.
I'm starved, Don. Let's eat.
Well, check the refrigerator.
This whole place is the refrigerator.
Oh, does that mean the clouds or the ice maker?
Yes, Don, and the sun is the little light inside.
And the freezer. How about the freezer?
You're sitting on it.
Oh.
So reach down and grab us a couple of anchovies and let's party.
Yeah. You know, I'm the only guy who'd order an anchovy pizza and say, hold the pizza.